And that leads to what I call place. What's your role in the world? What's your place in the world? What should you be doing right now? Let me give you some ideas. Think back for a moment when you were a little boy or a little girl. What did you want to do when you grew up? And now ask the question, who do I want to be now when I grow up? There's a difference between what and who. Who do I want to be when I grow up? Who do I want to be? One of the best ways I've found to figure out your place in the world is a very simple exercise, is to take a piece of paper, and on the left, write abilities, and on the right, write interest. And abilities to me isn't just skills. It's what are you able to do if you were motivated to do it? So what are your abilities? So write down, 3 to 5 of your top abilities. Things that you're able to do if you were motivated, if you really wanted to do them. And on the other side, write down interests, things that you're passionately interested about. So you got abilities and you got interest. And then look for the intersection, right? Look for the matches. And that's where I suggest you should focus and nowhere else. The intersection of abilities and interest. It's a great place to start because that's where you'll start to feel alive with your work. So think about your place in the world. Another way to think about this is, how many of you have had a job, I don't like to use this word, a job, that was challenging, but you didn't know how to do it? Ever have a job? And how did that feel? Out of control. I would suggest you might get, burn out over time. It's pressure. So in your pursuits this morning of new work for yourselves, don't take work that's challenging and you don't have a clue how to do it. Yes, maybe you'll learn, but it's too stressful. How many of you, the opposite, have had a job that wasn't challenging at all, and you felt like you had a lot of skills? And how did that feel? Demoralizing, boring, apathy, who cares? So don't take work that's not challenging and you have a lot of skills. Now this one you have to think about. How many of you have had a job that wasn't challenging and you didn't know how to do it anyway? You have to think about that. And how did that feel? Yes. So my story would be like if I worked at, McDonald's, I would get fired. If you had a 16-year-old next to me at McDonald's, I would get fired at the end of the day because I'm not good at the cash register. I really am not good at that. And at this point in my life, it's not very challenging, you see. So what's left? What's left is think about work you could do for a lifetime, which is both challenging and you know how to do it. Or you can learn how to do it. I speak all over the world. And it's challenging. I can't come up here and fake it. Every audience is different. The setting's different. The message is different. But I also feel like I'm pretty good at it. So it's a good match. What's your best match? After 40, it's better to be interested and not know how to do it because you could learn than to be good at it and no longer interested, you see. I'm 52. I'll be 53 soon. I want to learn how to play the piano. Does anybody play the piano here? Somebody. Do you think it's possible for me to learn? Oh, thank you. Because I really want to, but I couldn't play, Mary Had a Little Lamb if I tried. But maybe because I'm interested, you see, I could learn. Better than if I was really good at the piano and I no longer was interested. So what's your place in the world? Who do you want to be when you grow up?